All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome again to another edition of G.T.E Pro Network Podcast. I'm your host, Ed Peterson. Today's date, of course, is March the 25th, 2025. And here we are, ladies and gentlemen. We are closing out the month of March Madness. Have been super excited for all that we've done so far this month in March and assisting businesses, churches, and nonprofit organizations how to build and grow their network in the area where they do business. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are already up and running on a lot of cylinders here, where we're moving into the month of April, starting the second quarter of the new year. And we do 90-day runs. As I shared before, I say again, 90-day runs. So April, May, June, we're going to be doing marketing campaigns. We're going to be assisting local businesses, churches, and nonprofit organizations across the country to build and grow their network in the area where they do business, utilizing their websites as the main tool. And these, again, tools and tips that we're going to be sharing, ladies and gentlemen, today, that's going to assist you in your growth mode efforts. And every day, we're going to be consistently giving you guys some information in reference to that through social media, through our website. You can go to globaltechenterprise.net, and then on our Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram, we got TikTok, and all the other platforms that we utilize. So you can see our YouTube channel too as well on YouTube, here on YouTube. So we want to give you some real nuggets today and kind of give you some snippets on some things that you're going to need to be doing as you work your business consistently for growth. And if you have products business where you're selling products on your online, fine. Or if you're a service business where you're providing services or both, or you're a nonprofit or a church, and you want to give out events about what you got going on in the community where you are. You want to promote on a consistent basis and having good content so that way as a content creator, your goal is to reach out to the general public so you can grab information or share out information for them that they're going to be utilizing regularly. So when you're doing promotions, ladies and gentlemen, understanding, again, the 5 P's of marketing, about the people, the product, the price, the place, and the promotions that you run. Your goal is to do this consistently on a daily basis. Your content has to be consistent, and what you put on your website, ladies and gentlemen, will make it or break it for you. So you have to understand what's relevant today, what's grabbing people's attention, and what's giving them the information to go out and get and do on your behalf. And so you're going to educate everybody on a regular level. And quality customer service, again, ladies and gentlemen, is key. So you can have your customers as your runners, and they can help you and assist you on your daily growth by sharing your information with who they know on a regular basis. So building your business online with a website. Of course, there's been a lot of conversations asked about this particular topic and in 2025 as we ending our first quarter of the new year. There's always questions about, Ed, what do we do today that's going to be more relevant, more important for us to do that we didn't do last year in 2024 or the year before that in 2023? Well, consistency, ladies and gentlemen, is always key. It's time to relaunch your business. It's time to restart and regroup. And it's time to put together some key strategies that's going to assist you in reference to your growth mode, your audience, and your target market that you want to reach on a regular basis. So in today's digital age, right now, ladies and gentlemen, having an online presence is no longer an option for a business, it's mandatory. So it's essential. A website serves as a cornerstone of your online presence, allowing you to reach a global audience, showcase your products or service, and build credibility. And when you look at it like this, ladies and gentlemen, there's always a guideline to reference to what you need to do and the steps that you need to take on building your business online with your website, from planning and development to launching and beyond. When I share this as what we do here at Global Touch Enterprise, since we do web design and marketing, We're educating all of our clients and everybody throughout the internet world how to build and grow their network in the area where they do business. And with your website, it gives you a platform and a presence so that people can see exactly what it is you do. It puts a lot of emphasis on who you are as a company and also on branding your business, what you're doing to brand yourself, what your logo stat look like, what is the keywords in your mission statement, what is your vision goal for your company, and letting people know exactly the quality of the products and services that you're providing in the marketplace. That's going to make it easier for your target market and your customers to purchase directly from you. So you want to define your goals. So when you're planning your website, you want to define your goals. Before you start building your website, it is critical to define your goals. Ask yourself what you want to achieve with your website. Are you looking to sell products online, provide information about your services, or create a platform for customers' engagement? Defining your goals will help you determine the type of website you need and the features it should include. Again, defining your goals with your website is important. It is critical. And you must be able to identify what that is. And of course, everybody is always saying, well, Ed, I like to look at I like to have a site like this particular company, but that's their thing. That was something that they put together. What about your uniqueness, your individuality to create your own thing? All this lookalikes don't get you far. Don't need to be looking like this site, that site, or whoever that may be. That's theirs. You, on the other hand, should be looking for something for you that's customized to you. What your color schemes look like, what's your favorite color, and what kind of content you want to put on there. What is your drive mission? What kind of materials are you driving in the marketplace? If you're a product business or if you're a service business, what type of services are you providing? And who is your team? What does your team look like? And what is your goal as far as the number of people you want to reach out to? So while we do all these different programs today, we got the affiliate programs, we have the online programs, we got a lot of different programs out here. So, if you want to sell on Amazon, if you want to do your own thing and have it on your website, which is more better because everything is 100% your money. Whereas nobody's taking a piece of this money, charging this, charging that, and all these different added fees. And again, your profit margin gets less and less and less. Well, if you want to capitalize on everything, it's best to have a marketing campaign for your website. And your goals, when you're planning your website, is critical, is key. So you want to identify your target audience, who you're reaching out to, what's the age demographic, and what's the kind of clientele you want to have. If you notice, guys, in retail, which is a beast today, $1 trillion industry is not going anywhere, you notice that everybody goes and sees everything that these retailers have, whether it's online or if they have a brick and mortar location or both. And, you can order the items online, have it shipped directly to you. And again, if there's a problem with it, you can always send it back. And you can exchange it or get a refund. Okay. Same principle if you went into the store and bought it without trying it on, and you thinking, this is the right size. What if it wasn't? Now you got to take it back, commute back to the store, and return it, exchange it, or get your money back. So when you look at the digital age today, ladies and gentlemen, it's all about convenience. It's a tool of convenience. It is a way of us to maximize our time so we don't have to wait hours upon hours commuting everywhere to get to where we need to go. And convenience is a commodity, believe it or not. And the more convenient you have out there, the better you come out. And the more you make it easier for your customers to interact with you and engage with you on your website, it makes it much even better. And again, 100% your money. You don't have to partner or co-op with people or other businesses unless you want to. If you want to saturate the market and put it out there, you can do a lot of various things. Like if you want to get multiple chains or different local businesses or brick and mortar locations, you can do that. A lot of stores have more than one location. Okay, we understand that. But on a website, you're everywhere, in every city across the country and around the world. So that's your multiple locations right there under one nutshell. And less overhead. And the maintenance of it is less. And then you can update it as you see fit. So this is what you want to do. Understanding your target audience is key to creating a website that meets their needs and preferences. Notice I said their needs and preferences. Consider factors such as demographics, interests, and online behaviors. Yeah, they analyze all of this stuff. The information will guide your design choices, content creation, and marketing strategies that you're going to be putting together on a regular, weekly basis. So you want to identify your target audience. Once you do that, the next step is to choose your domain name of the domain that you want to use for your website. Your domain name is your website's address on the internet. It's like your local address where you are at whatever 2900 at whatever the street is. You go there, you see that, and you can find that location. Same principle. Your domain is that same address, but people type it in the browser and say globaltouchenterprise.net. They can pull me up and go directly to my website. The more people do that, ladies and gentlemen, the stronger you get. Instead of, again, co-oping or partnering or going on the other end of it, you lose out on a lot of the credibility there because most of the times they know that that's not your site. You want to be authentic, unique, different in the marketplace. And then you don't have to go behind and follow behind everybody else's and see what all they're doing. Just do you. And that's why we have it now today. In the times that we are today, we used to have, well, we still have it today, white labeling. You can use the manufacturers to make the products for you, and you put your brand name on it, and boom, there you go. It's yours. So we have a lot of opportunities here to do our self-indulgence of building our business, our brand, and having success thereof and reaching our target audience and building our own network. Building your own network makes it much better than you working through it within a network of someone else's. If you create your own, you come out a lot better because now it's unique to what you're doing and nobody else is doing the same similar thing you're doing. And you have something that you're providing in the marketplace and you're giving the quality of what you represent and what you believe in the marketplace that people will respect, honor, and share the information with their people that they know because you gave them quality customer service that meets the times of what's going on out here today. Now, once you've chosen your domain name, ladies and gentlemen, you got to select a web hosting service. Yes, I said it, a web hosting service. It's like paying rent, ladies and gentlemen. A web hosting is a service that allows your website to be accessible on the internet. Choose a reliable hosting provider that offers the features you need, such as sufficient storage, bandwidth, and security. Some popular hosting providers include Bluehost, SiteGround, or HostGator, which is based here in Houston, Texas. And you got GoDaddy. You got a lot of other companies out there. But here's the thing. The web designers and builders mostly have their own servers where they can host their own hosting services that they can provide as well. And those are pretty good to have because you now have access to them and you can go in the back office of your website and update and edit everything you need. So that's why having a monthly hosting service like paying rent, just so people can get access to your website, is critical. Now, people can pay monthly or you can pay annually, or you can pay every 90 days, every quarter. However you want to pay it, your goal is to get that taken care of and be done. Now, the rates and fees will be, again, based on the type of site you have. If you're e-commerce business where you're selling products online, then your hosting may cost a little bit more because of the security measures that has to be done in place. And we have what we call this SSL, Secure Socket Layer, where people will basically encrypt it so they won't be able to hack when your customers use their credit or debit card on your website. Okay, so now we're talking about design and development. Now, as a development coach, this is what I do, Global Touch Enterprise. I educate, I coach, and let my entrepreneurs know exactly what's important and relevant today on the web, creating a website, marketing your business, and standing out for everybody to see what you do and what campaigns you're running, marketing campaigns and promotions you're running, and what is your events like, and are you hosting an event on a regular, consistent basis? What videos are you posting or have on your website? And also, what content are you putting out there for the people to know that that's particularly you? And what does your branding mechanisms look like? So you want to choose a web builder or content management system. Your content management system, we call CMS, is critical. Web designers and builders use the CMS platforms to make it easy to create and manage your website without needing expensive technical knowledge. Some popular options include WordPress, Wix, and Squarespace. Evaluate basically the features, flexibility, and the ease of use of each platform to determine which ones best suit your needs and which one is going to be for what you're trying to do. If you're an e-commerce site, then your goal is to find enough bandwidth and basically enough flexibility so you can easily unilaterally change your products in and out and switch out your inventory as needed. We're in the spring season, so you're looking for your spring line of clothing and for your consumers. Then when the summertime hits, you're going to get your summer line together for your summer clothing for that purpose. And then you got your fall and winter. So you want to have your seasonal items promoted out on a regular basis, but you got to move the inventory. And then you're going to see what's selling, what's not selling. You're going to have analytics done on your website. It's in the back office, and you create a database. Your website has a database where you keep track of everybody who fills out the form, make a purchase on your website, and you got access to that information. Now, you can send them out updates on new products and services that you're providing, and they get first dibs because you have the access to send that information to them because they opted in when they filled out that form so they can get additional information from your company and from what you are representing. And if it's something along the line of what they currently purchase from you, you can measure the behaviors and see exactly what your consumers like and what they didn't like. And then basically, once you get your feedback from them when they fill out the form, you won't get instant feedback of the previous purchases that they made from your company, as well as the services that you provided and gave to them. Once you get that information down, now it's time to really start analyzing on ways to continue to have that repeat business coming to your door. And that's what you want, repeat business. Repeat business is what your residuals come in at, and this is how you continue to grow your network on a regular, consistent basis. Okay? So when you design your website, everybody asks me, hey, well, what does it take to design a website? What do the websites look like? Well, the times have changed in web design. It's $1 billion industry, which means it's not going anywhere, and it's relevant to have today. Let me give you some key points on these regard. One, you can basically, if you want to introduce a new product or service in the marketplace, we do what is called a landing page website, which is just a one-pager. And that gives you information to send out to the general public, to all your contacts, your customers, and let them see what they think of that particular product or service that you're providing. A lot of big box brands, retailers use this on a regular basis. And when they're doing promotions, they're promoting a particular product or service in the marketplace, so that way everybody get a chance to see what it is. And they also showcase it on social media. They also post it on YouTube if they're doing the channels, TikTok or wherever platform they're utilizing. They're going to send that out daily. Okay, so it can build up momentum and traction, so it's visible. You can never have too much visibility. Everybody think, well, hey, that's not too much to have that done. No, it's not. Consistency is the key. Daily is the key of growth, especially if you want to build a successful business and brand that people can recognize that that's who you are. And with that being said, this will give you the information so you can collect that, and now you know how to use it on your next campaign. And the more campaigns you run, the better you come out. So to design a website today, I'm always asking my clients, what is your color scheme, if you have it? Do you have a logo? And your header, your body, and your footer of your website. What's the story behind that? How you want that to flow? And so when you look at your website today, and what we are in web design right now, because everything is being more so now on 3D level as we head into Web 3.0, we added a lot more bells and whistles, a lot more graphics to it, to where it's more interactive. And more interactive websites you create, the better you come out. And because that gives instant interaction with your customers and your base, so that way they can continue to share feedback with you and give information to the products that you're providing or service you're providing in the marketplace. And that's through real time. And you have a booking section. You can book. You can have an event section where you can showcase what events you're hosting in the community. You got videos you can post up there as well. Any accolades you have, anything that you're doing within your spectrum of your area where you conduct business, you want to showcase it. And you want to showcase the customer's feedback and the excitement about the product and service that they bought from you because of the quality customer service you provided. So you're giving them a full story here, and you're giving a good story of what's being done with your clients and with your customers on a regular basis. This is key. And you want to keep that as a reference point so you can repeat that on a regular basis. So look at your color scheme. Look at how you want to customize your website. And ensure that the design is responsive, meaning it works well on both desktop and mobile devices. So the screen sizes is key, but we mostly use our cell phones more than anything. So if it's not mobile friendly, then you don't have a good website. You want a website that's mobile friendly, as well as when you go to a laptop size screen or desktop size screen, or if you got a TV, people pull up things on TVs now, they're more interactive with that. You got different screen sizes, and your website must be responsive enough to basically change into the sizes when people type in your domain name of your business. Okay, so you want to create quality content is going to be your next step. And creating quality content, I can't emphasize this enough, is the heart of your website. It should be informative, engaging, and relevant to your audience. Include key pages such as home, about us, product and services, blog, or contact us, or if you got an event page, post that there. Use high-quality images, videos, and graphics to enhance your content and make it more appealing. Notice I said appealing. Okay, so on the marketing side of the campaigns that we run daily, weekly, and monthly, you have links per page. If you notice, you can go to globaltouchenterprise.net/marketing. I'm taking you directly to my marketing page. globaltouchenterprise.net/events. I'm taking you to my events page. I'm sending that particular link out, emailing it, and posting it on social media for people to click it and go directly there. If you have a QR code, then use the QR code, but use a specific link to the QR code so that way people can go to that particular page and interact with you. If you're a product business, I'll be doing items like that. If I'm if I'm in service business, which I do have a service, then I'm promoting web design and my features of sites, and then what the pricing is of the sites when you order or when you go through me to do the web design for you. So I'm taking them to the correct section where I want them to go so they can get the information, engaged, and make the decision right then and there. Okay, so these are the things you want to do with your links of your pages. They don't have to see the whole website. Just give them the links to the particular pages you want them to engage with you on and interact with you on, so that way they can go there. And believe me, ladies and gentlemen, this works. It's really helpful. And you want them to do this consistently. Okay? So now that you have that, you optimize your search engines. We call SEOs, which is search engine optimization, is the process improving your website's visibility on search engines like Google, Yahoo, and Bing. Use relevant keywords throughout your content. Optimize your meta tags and create high-quality backlinks. Tools like Google Analytics, SEMrush can help you track your SEO performance and make necessary adjustments. Now, SEMrush is really cool. Most builders have that as part of their apps and part of their pieces that you can add to your website. But it keeps track of that. Google Analytics is always there, been around. They're going to continue to be very helpful to what your engagements are, how many people looked at your website, clicked on it, and how many people actually engaged with your website and made purchases from your website if you're a product business. And so all of these details, things, as information is giving you real-time note as a big box brand. If I was a Target, a Walmart, a JCPenney's or whatever, when I'm online buying items, a Home Depot, whatever, I'm going to basically keep track of engagement on my website. And you have that actual tool as well to do just like the big box brands. So that way you can keep track of all the data that's going on in your website, and you can see exactly real time the customers there. You got the access to their information. And if there's any questions or inquiries, then they'll fill out that form, and then you can reply to them. Now, we can automate this stuff now. So that's another new tip and tool that you can do, automation. Automation is key because if you don't want to hire anybody or pay anybody to do all this extra work, you can have it automated, and then you get a reply back to your email inbox of what that consumer was inquiring about or asking questions about that you want to answer. So you have automation, which is a really good tool now. On most builders, majority of the builders have that. And you want to use that information to automate your website. So that way when people, again, fill out the forms and make purchases, they automatically get an automated reply thanking them for the purchase and thanking them for filling out the form and asking questions in reference to your business and inquiring about new products and services that you're providing in the marketplace. So these are another good tips and tools that you can get and gain from when people are filling out information and getting information directly. And again, the back office is keeping a database of all of that information, of your customers' information, and this is a secure section, and you can basically reply back to them on your terms. If you have a booking page where people can book appointments directly from you, for those who need booking appointments like doctor's offices, chiropractors, and so forth, or cleaning companies, or even my business with web design and marketing, I have a booking page where people can book an appointment. I do consultative work, so that way if they want to consult with me in reference to getting a website or marketing campaigns they want to run, then I will basically have them to do that. They can book it directly on my website, and then I can reply and schedule the right time. If they schedule a particular time that's agreeable, that I don't have anything reserved for that particular time, then I go ahead and interact with them and go ahead with that appointment. So again, automation is key. So once you launch your website, now it's time to test the website, share it with your friends and family, all of your people that you know, give them the domain name, whatever that is, www dot whatever, and that way they can go in and pull up your information and see it. And then they can give you, they can give you an idea of what they think of the website, depending on how it was designed and built and based on the purposes that you selected. Now, before launching your website, though, conduct a thorough test to ensure everything works as expected, as the designer gave it to you. Check for broken links if there are. Test your forms and ensure your website loads quickly. Use testing can basically be valuable, so you can get feedback on the user's experience, and you can help identify any issues if there may be any once you have put that through the test and the ringer. So you want to set up analytics as well, and making sure that your analytics are basically tools to help you to keep track of your website's performance and gain insight into visitors' behavior. Now, Google reviews is another thing you can add to your website. Google reviews, if you're doing Google ads and you want reviews, then you can add that reviews on the website directly. There's a section you can put there, in there on the home page of your website of your Google reviews. It's always good to put on the home page of the Google reviews so they can see it in real time. When people fill out a review about your company or whatever you provided, again, as long as you're giving good quality customer service, you shouldn't worry about this type of stuff. This should be a slam dunk for you and easier, so that way people can see the credibility that you have gained in the marketplace with everyday consumers. And so with that being said, your Google reviews is going to help you to put you on the next level, so that way people can more interact and trust what it is you're doing in the marketplace as far as that is concerned. Now, the last thing that I want to talk about, and we get ready to shut this down, is after you promote your website, now it's time to utilize various marketing channels, such as social media, email marketing, or you can do paid advertising or PPC, pay-per-click, to drive traffic to the site. Collaborate with influencers, create valuable content, and engage with your audience to build a strong online presence. That's why you need interaction. If you have an interactive website where you can engage, they can engage with you, then that'll give you some traction there, and you can start building upon that. Again, having it your way, like Burger King, they have it your way. And that way you don't have to worry about all these extras. Yeah, you can co-op with some other companies or partner with other people and use their websites to link to your website, but your goal is to be your own enterprise. Be your own enterprise and grow it. And the more you stay interactive that way and engaging that way, the better you're going to come out. So now it's all about maintaining the site. Once it's designed, it's up and running, you got some traction going on, you got people liking the website, you got everything in order the way you wanted it to. It's looking really good, and people are just getting excited because they say, man, he got a website. It's cool. You're on social media with it. You got your social links added on your website. They can click on Facebook, whatever social link that you have on your website. They can go there and engage with you even more, and you can just go out there and ask questions in reference to your audience, what it is you want them to engage you with, and you just ask the right probing questions, and then you get feedback directly from your consumers, your customers, off of social media, direct from your website. And now you're engaging with a whole lot of good stuff here. You got good data now. Now you're getting everything you need. You got your people looking at your online website. They purchasing from you. You got orders going, and you got people inquiring. So inquiring minds want to know. So now that you have that, maintaining it, regular updates is needed. Don't just leave it for 1 month to the next month. You still got the same stuff up. It's time to change it out, update, and update on a regular. It's funny, we go in to change our clothes every time when we need to. And when it comes to changing out the website, the content and updates and images and stuff that's outdated. We take our time doing that. Why is that? Tell me that, YouTube. Why is that? Why is that? But here's the thing. We want to keep engaging, we want to keep updating, and we want to be relevant in the marketplace on a consistent basis. Relevancy is the key, and the more relevant you are, the better you are. Come out. So you want to monitor the performance, continuously monitor your website's performance by using the analytics tools, Google Analytics. Pay attention to key metrics such as traffic, bounce rates, and conversion rates. And identify areas of improvement to make necessary changes to enhance the user's experience. So automation, going back to that, if they abandon a cart on your website, they decided not to complete the purchase or continue with that order, guess what? If you automated it, then your automation system will send them an abandoned cart response and ask them to continue. And is there anything we can do to help you completing this purchase? Automating. So guess what? Now that consumer is going to say, "Oh, wow, oh, well, yeah, I might have been busy, or I was in the middle of something, I had to stop." And now you got them to complete the order. You follow really quickly back up with them after they abandoned that cart, and guess what? They completed the purchase. Now you're good. But if you didn't have that, and you let it linger, and you let it lapse, you just lost the customer. You lost the sale. That's not what you're in the business to do. Your business is to make money, generate a customer experience, and continue to have that customer for life, or as long as you can. That's the whole bottom line. And so now that you've done that, ensure your security. We talked about the SSL, secure socket layer, when people are making purchases online with a credit card or debit card. A prepaid card is always key, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to keep saying that to everybody on this channel right now. Prepaid cards work. I'd rather do that because whatever I load that money on that card, that's all they're going to get, no more, no less. I ain't got to worry about nobody hacking or nothing like that. But again, if you're going to use your debit card or credit card, then you want to make sure, as a business owner, as an online business, you want to make sure it's secure. There's an extra fee for that, yes. But it's worth it because you're talking about guaranteeing your client's information that is encrypted, that nobody can hack and get the access to that information. And as a web designer, it's our job to stress that to all of our e-commerce sites that we build for our clients, so that way they know that this is necessary. Okay. So here's the conclusion. As we get to wrap this up, I'm really excited that you guys got a chance to hang out with me today on my channel. And I'm looking forward to more and more information as I share with you consistently. Now, on April the 19th, 2025, here at 2600 South Gessner, Houston, on the 4th floor for Suite 420, I'm doing a workshop for online business workshop on how to utilize and build your business utilizing your website. So I'm giving people some great current up-to-date information in reference to your website, the type of site you need to have, and how to continue to grow it your way. Have it your way. Okay? So that way you can continue to grow it the proper way as it was intended. And that people know that this is who you are, this is what you represent, and this is what you're here to do as a servant leader in the marketplace to help as many people as will allow you to help them. But again, remember this well. People have to give you permission to help them. If they don't give you the permission, you can't help them. And that's what you can do. But they have to give you permission to help them. And so, but the information we give, the interaction we have, and the more continuation that we do consistently, ladies and gentlemen, gives us the opportunity to be more of a servant leader, helping those as we help ourselves. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, building your online business with a website is a powerful way to reach a wider audience, establish credibility, and drive growth. By following the steps online that we have outlined here, will give you an opportunity to create professional, user-friendly website that meets your business goals and resonate with your target audience. Embrace the digital age, ladies and gentlemen. You're going to have to. It's time. And unlock the full potential of your business with a strong online presence. We have social media, yes. We're interacting with that consistently, yes. Is it on your website? Do you have feedback on your website? Do you have the reviews on your website? Do you have the interactions that you promote on your website? Now, you can have Facebook, you can have Instagram, you can have TikTok, right? And YouTube. You can have your YouTube channel on there if you have a YouTube channel. And the cool part of having a YouTube channel is that you get a chance to interact with millions of people. They get to see you real live on time. And they know exactly who's the face behind the brand. And not only that, they get a chance to say, well, okay, so this is the guy that's doing all of that. And so your goal is to continue to engage as quickly, as much as you can. Daily, in season, out of season, nonstop, continuation. Your content, keep it going, keep it building, and understand this. I'm a student. I'm going to stay a student, always a student, learning as I earn, and making sure that I have relevant information to hand out and give out to the general public so that way they know exactly what the real deal is. And they can understand that this is what we have to do together. Let us all entrepreneurs across the country and around the world get a chance to build more and more together as a unified system that nobody can touch, break, or separate. We're all humans on this planet. And as a human race, we have all obligations to support and help each other. Yes, these are different times we're living in. But yes, these are opportunities of a lifetime to really stand up and stand sure with the truth and making sure that we continue to help each other, utilizing the PHP effect, people helping people. That way we can continue to grow and maximize each moment that we have currently today. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you all for this edition of G.T.E Pro Network Podcast. I'm your host again, Ed Peterson. And again, I'm based out of Houston, Texas. And until next week, I'll have more information for you. And again, we're doing a workshop April the 19th. Go to my website at globaltechenterprise.net, click on events, get the free ticket, and come out and check us out and see what we're all about. Okay? With that, you take care and keep building the dream.